Trump actually wants a much weaker dollar. What happens if you do have a much weaker dollar? And how do the candidates differ on this?
Yeah, it's strange because while you can complain about at any given moment the valuation of your currency, the strong dollar policy, which has been in place for more than 30 years, has served the US very well. It reduces the interest rates that our government pays on debt. It increases the purchasing power of both our businesses and our households. It gives us more strength to borrow and to run expansionary policies like during COVID when we need it. It helps the Federal Reserve not have to put up rates quite so often. It's largely a very good thing. Harris has not directly affirmed that she wants as strong a dollar as possible, but she has not said anything to suggest she wants a weaker dollar, just as the Biden administration has basically been silent on this. Treasury Secretary Yellen has been basically silent on this, or occasionally saying she doesn't like currency intervention. Importantly, in direct comparison to Trump, Harris has said she believes in the independence of the Federal Reserve, that the president should not be prescribing policy. They can complain about the Federal Reserve, whatever, but that should not be voting on or telling or directing policy at the Fed. And that's one of the biggest places to shore up the dollar. Much of what Trump and Lighthizer and Vance and the party platform have said would actually strengthen the dollar. So if they put up tariffs, which we'll discuss, there's almost a one-to-one correlation that when you put up tariffs, your currency rises to offset it. We've seen this in the US, we've seen this all over the place. They are going to potentially weaken our commitment to NATO, to Ukraine, to various allies around the world, which makes people scared. And when they're scared, they tend to put money in the US, which drives up the dollar. So Trump may want, Lighthizer, Vance may all want a weaker dollar, but if they do the things they say they're going to be doing, then they're going to have a stronger dollar. And that, as my colleague at Peterson, Maury Obstfeld, has pointed out, could lead to some really crazy destructive policies, like destroying the independence of the Fed or taxing capital inflows from abroad to drive the dollar down.